I didn't expect sharing my thoughts publicly to change me, but it did. Lately, I've been noticing something about myself, and maybe you have felt this too, that when you start speaking your thoughts out loud, not just in your mind or in your private journal, but openly, something shifts, right? Your mind becomes clearer, your inner world becomes lighter, and suddenly things you never understood about yourself start making sense. I didn't expect that. When I began sharing my reflections, I just thought I was just documenting my journey, right? For my project and for myself, for the challenge of posting daily. But something else happened. The more I talked, the more I understood myself. And maybe that's the strange thing about expression. You think you are speaking for others, but you end up discovering parts of yourself. Certain thoughts I never even said to myself suddenly comes out in videos. Hidden emotions began to show. And those ideas which I held quietly started becoming clearer, sharper, and more honest. And I realized sometimes your mind needs to hear your own voice to understand what it actually carrying. Public speaking, or even just to yourself, is like holding up a mirror you didn't even know you needed. It makes you reflect, it makes you slow down, it makes you think deeper. You start becoming someone more aware of your own interior world. As a designer, that changed me because design isn't just about making things, it's about thinking, observing, or questioning, noticing the small shift inside and outside you. And sharing my thoughts has made me notice things more naturally in my projects, in my decisions, in my identity, in the way I connect things together now. It made me calmer, more grounded, more reflective, and surprisingly, less dependent on validation even than before, right? Not because people watched my videos, but because talking openly made me understand myself more clearer. And when you understand yourself, you don't need others to tell who you are. The biggest change, I feel more confident in my thoughts. I'm not scared of anyone now, while sharing my thoughts, and I don't overthink what others might think about me. I am enjoying my own company a little more than before. My solitude, my inner conversations, my quiet clarity. And if there's something you take from this video, I hope it's this: your thoughts deserve space, your mind deserves to be heard. And sometimes the simple act of saying things out loud can help you understand yourself in a way silence never could. Maybe you don't need a YouTube channel to do this. You can talk to a friend, or write, or speak to yourself, or even just sit with one thought and follow it gently. Just give your inner world a chance to breathe. It might show you something important. Thank you.